Okay, so we're back about 48, 50 hours now, 2 days, and there's been so much to do, but our water didn't work when they came to fix it. I called out a plumber. He should have come the next day, but they were busy, but they came this morning and sorted that. It was just there was some kind of return valve in the water meter that was damaged for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, that water meter always dripped. It was a new one from last year. After we got back, the old water meter was damaged. This time I'd covered it, protected it, so it wouldn't get frost damage, ice damage. But this valve was obviously not right from the beginning, because the guys who came to put it in didn't seem to do a very good job, and it dripped the whole time after we got it. Anyway, what I also have been doing, is I have to go and buy a new toilet. There it is. Strangely enough, the toilet upstairs, the actual toilet bowl cracked while we were away. Don't know why that should happen. Yes, there might have been a little bit of water in the bend, but that should expand if it freezes. I mean, it's not like trapped in a pipe or anything. But anyway, I bought a new toilet. I've been siliconing. There's a few holes. I changed that toilet once when we first moved in. We moved in 10 years ago, but I did need to buy a new toilet a year later because it cracked, the old toilet. So it might be just a thing with toilets in that room, who knows. But anyway, it's the upstairs toilet, that is. Downstairs toilet's fine, works just fine. And especially now it's got water coming into, you can flush it without pouring water down in the bucket. So it's all go, lots to do, and we're just getting on with it. Jav's going away to her daughter's. She's starting work picking strawberries for a few days or a couple of weeks. I don't know how long it'll be. It's quite a limited time, but there's some work doing that. So she was offered it, so she said, yeah, why not? So that's what she's doing. And I'm just I've got quite a lot with work because my business partner's on holiday, and I'm very tired after that horrendous journey. But all in all, we're getting there slowly. That was hard work, but I've carried my old toilet down, and I've carried a new one up. We have a very narrow, curly staircase, but nearly killed me, but I've got it up the stairs. So next job is unpacking it, and I've prepared it. I need to just sweep up the mess in the front, but I cleaned where the old toilet was. I've put loads of blobs of silicone in any hole that might have be left over, because it's not the same model, and we shall see. Right, Joe just came and told me there's a stag in our garden eating in a green patch, a vegetable patch, which is at the minute it's just all a jungle, but I'll see if I can show you. There it is. Hopefully that will be all cleared soon. Gonna try and get out there at the weekend. But there's a little deer in our garden. Okay, a little update. It's now Thursday evening. We've been back since Monday. Well, we got back here at lunchtime, but Monday morning we arrived at the airport. Tuesday, Jo wasn't feeling well. She went out picking mushrooms, and but she wasn't feeling well. And I picked her up. She came home. She was feeling a bit rough. Yesterday, Wednesday, she wasn't feeling very good at all. But she was due to go to her daughter's muse in Westeros because she was working picking strawberries. She felt terrible last night. Went straight to bed when she got there. Took some medication. Went this morning, despite feeling terrible. Picked strawberries until about 11 o'clock, up past 10, 11. And was feeling awful, so she went back to Muse at lunchtime and went back to bed. Anyway, she's now done 2 tests, and they both come back positive for COVID. She's convinced that she caught it on the flight, or on the flight, on the journey. We made 3 flights, as you will have seen if you watched the video. There were quite a few bus transfers along the journey. There was some time spent in shops, restaurant, etc. Now, the day we left, there was a lot of running around through the markets and stuff, and obviously mixing with a lot of people there again. But she's convinced anyway that she caught it on the journey, on the flight. So I don't know. At the minute, I'm feeling okay. Although I feel a bit tight in my chest, but I do often. I'm obviously concerned about that I will get it because I am compromised. So at the minute, there's nothing more than she will stay at Muse and keep me not from infecting me. But I mean, we've been together, you know, sleeping in the same bed, driving in the same car, sitting together, eating together for the last few days. So, you know, who knows? We both have the same vaccines on the same day and whatever. Now, we've only had 2 vaccines. We've had the 2 shots of the Moderna, and the second one was at the end of August, the last day of August last year. We haven't had a booster yet. I've had an invite here to go and have the booster. So we shall see about that. But that's the story at the minute. So yeah, it certainly all happens. I will keep you informed. Okay, I am about to go up to the village, up to town, I should say. It's not a village. Got a couple of invoices for work to send. If I am in Thailand, or when I'm in Thailand, if my colleague is working, I just email them to him, and he sends them with our franking machine and whatever. If I'm here and he's not working, or if I'm in Thailand and he's not working or he's away, I do them online. But if I'm here, I just print them out and take them myself. So I'm going to go up to the post office, do that, do a couple of chores, and I'll show you my car that I've got now for the next 4 months or whatever it is, till I go back to Thailand. Right, up in the big city. Yeah, this is the car anyway I wanted to show you. It is a Peugeot 2008 or 208, 2008, I don't know how you say it. A small SUV. It's not what I would choose if I had the chance to choose anything, but it does the job. So I will have that now until the 1st of November. Right, I'm now going to go in here, but to post nude. Right, done with the post. Just come into the main part of the supermarket, get a couple of things, and then that'll be me. Okay, I'm back. I put a chicken in that I bought the other day. We were going to eat it together, but we never did, and now Jaz's not here and she won't be back for a while till she's better. So I'm going to eat some tam and grilled chicken. And for those of you who think that I never show you what we produce on the farm, well, this is a papaya that I brought with us back from the farm that grew right behind our house. The one that I had to move the pipe for, actually the tree that was in the way of the water pipe. Anyway, point being, yeah, we brought a load of papayas back with us that we grew. We brought a load of lemons back with us, or limes. But now this one unfortunately is looking a bit worse for wear because it looks like it's a bit rotten, but it should be all right. Anyway, I've got plenty more in the fridge. So those we grow as well on the farm. So we brought back a big bag of them and a big bag of papayas, and everybody's had some papaya. So I'm going to do that and eat my lunch. So there you go. Tam Mang Hung, som tam with mostly ingredients from our farm in Thailand. Right, it's about 8 o'clock in the evening. I decided to come out for a walk. It's all a bit depressing sitting in the house on my own, and I don't want to ring Jo while she's not well. I rang her earlier and woke her up, so I'll leave her till she rings me. But yeah, so I decided I need to get some exercise, so get out and have a walk. It's very nice blue sky now. It's been grey all day. I have to admit I found it a bit nippy when I came out just now, but in the shade. But get the blood flowing and soon be warm. So I'm just walking up from our street, which is down there. Gonna have a bit of a walk around and then go home and chill out. It's Friday night. Pretty tired after this week. It's been a bit of a week bump with travelling at the start of the week, then working all week on my own, or rather not on my own, but I mean my business partner's away on holiday, so you feel a little bit more stressed. But you know, work and Jo being sick is a worry. But I'm going to try and start on the garden tomorrow. It's Saturday. I don't know whether I will be fit for that. Quite often I don't feel like doing anything by the weekend, but we shall see. And then I'm going to have this walk and see how I feel after that. This is where I feed the ducks in the winter. Thirsty now, and I stopped in to buy a bottle of Coke Zero, and the same ones that are 18 baht in Thailand, and here it was 26 kroner, which is about just over 90 baht. So it's like 4.5 times the price. So I bought a big bottle instead, which is still 3-4 times the price of what it is in Thailand too, but it's cheaper by far than the small bottle. So I'm going to wait till I get back to the house and have a glass of Coke. But I'm just walking through the walkway now that they did near the house, down by the water. It's very nice now in this time of year because it's all grown up and what have you. Water lilies, no sign of any ducks though. Okay, it's Saturday morning, rather windy, rather grey, not sure about the weather prospects. I don't know when it rained so much, but this water butt has completely filled in the last day or so. Perhaps it rained in the night and I didn't notice. It looks like rain, I have to say. Anyway, this garden is in a bit of a mess, as you will imagine, as I showed you just when we arrived. And it's not going to fix itself, so I'm going to get out the hedge trimmer first, do the hedge, or start on the hedge. It's a big job, our hedge, it's a big hedge, but that'll be the first place to start and see how far we get and see how well the weather holds out. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just about ready to start on the hedge here. It's bloody freezing today, or rather I'm finding it cold. So hopefully this hedge trimming will keep me warm a little bit. Our flowers are very nice there, by the way. But, the rest of the place is a bit of a tip. Okay, I've done the first 2 sections, the short sections. They're roughly half of it. The other section, the long section, is probably as much as that and a bit more again, but that'll do for now. I'm going to go and eat something. I haven't had breakfast yet. Just had a cup of tea. I'm absolutely knackered, but yeah, a bit of an improvement. As I say, this one is how it looks on the other side. Obviously not as bad as it was last year, because we haven't been away as long as we were last year, so it only really grows a little bit in the autumn and then started growing probably in April, but it does grow quickly once it comes, so it will probably need cutting again before we go back, if we can be bothered. Okay, good morning. Cold, grey, as you can see up there, grey morning. Today I've got to go to Katrina Hall to the optician to have my eyes tested, and I'm going to pick up a parcel on the way. Here in Sweden we don't get home delivery of parcels. They normally get delivered to an agent or a place where you pick them up. Now the postal service and DHL, they're up at the in town there, usually work fine, no problem with them. Other companies, it's all a bit hit and miss sometimes. And I've ordered 2 parcels from the same place, 2 lots of stuff, clothing, and for some reason the one parcel, instead of it being delivered to the video shop here in the town, has been delivered to a village halfway to Katrina Hall, miles and miles away. And that came on Friday, but I didn't bother going there because it's rather expensive now to drive places unnecessarily, and as I knew I would be going there Monday and going past it, I thought I'd get it then. So that's where I'm off first up, collect my parcel, and then to Spec Savers in Katrina Hall to check out my old eyes. Right, here I am in the middle of nowhere, got my parcel. Fortunately, looks like my next parcel will be coming here as well, which is not very convenient. But anyway, now I'm going to head to Katrina Hall and eyes. Yeah, apparently the video shop, the guy said that the reason that they left it there and not in Flean is the place in Flean that they have a contract with is a video shop, and the video shop wouldn't accept parcels for some reason when they tried to leave it there. Now I don't know how the video shop is still even open. I mean, it's been there for years, since we moved to this area, but I mean, video shops are not a thing anymore as far as I was aware, and it's just a small video shop and sweet shop basically, that's all it does. Anyway, not to worry, I've got this parcel. If I have to come back out this way for the other one, I'll have to do it. I needed to come kind of here anyway today, so that wasn't a problem. So yeah. Okay, I'm in Katrina Hall, but I was early, so I decided quick burst round Lidl, do some groceries, and then to the optician. Bread looks a bit bare. Cake. Can't beat cake. Okay, done there. Got 6-7 minutes before my appointment, so hopefully we'll make it. It's only around the corner here, but I've got to park, that's the thing. Anyway, let's see how we go on. Car in front is a learner as well, so that could be a bit slow. That red sign on the roof says Övningskör, which means learner driver. Right, it's right round the corner from this building, so I will make it on time. Like I said, just round the corner. There it is, Spec Savers with the green sign. This is where I usually come nowadays. I have done my specs in Thailand a few times, but I find it's not cheap in Thailand, and they do a good job here, so I'm happy with that. Right, let's go in. Right, all done, tested and approved. Slight deterioration in the one eye, but otherwise not a great deterioration. What the main problem I've got now that I experience the most is when I read stuff in my phone for a long time. I tend to sit and read news and everything in my phone, and my lenses will not refocus afterwards, and it gets quite difficult. So now I'm going to have a pair of near reading glasses and a distance. My near sight is alright. It's not that I can't read it doesn't focus, it's just that it becomes very straining on the eye. So I could have varifocals, but I didn't want varifocals, so I'm going to have two separate pairs of glasses, and they'll be ready in a week. So all's good. Now I've got to get back. I've got work to do, and I've had a few messages, so I've got things to do, so I need to get moving.